Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to our channel. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit more about my workout and about pretty much my journey, because last week I showed you my leg workout and my progression videos from the beginning of when I decided to have surgery. Now, I do not regret the decision to have surgery. Absolutely do not. It is probably the best decision that I've ever made in my life. I feel so much better now since I had the surgery. I have learned a new relationship with food. I am just overall much happier since I decided to have this surgery. But I'm finding that it's not as accepted in the world. Both JR and I are in a lot of Facebook groups, and I am in LinkedIn groups for YouTube, and I get comments about I took the easy way out, and this is not easy. This is not easy by any means. JR and I got married in July of last year, so we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary. And before he and I got married, I spent 2 months walking 2 to 3 miles a day. I changed my entire diet. I changed to mostly a keto diet, and I did not lose any weight for 2 months. I did not lose any weight. I watched my calories. I did not eat more than 1,000 calories a day. I walked. I didn't work out per se. I did go to the gym and do some workout, but it was the middle of COVID and I was not real comfortable going to the gym. But I did do my home yoga and my exercise, and I didn't lose any weight in 2 months of watching my calories. And I had so much trouble. I could not lose any weight, and I had put this off for so long. I did not want to have surgery. I really didn't, because it scared me to death. I have severe anxiety and panic disorders. I have bipolar disorders that cause me so much anxiety, and I put this off. I put off having surgery. I kept saying, well, it's not that big of a deal. I don't need to lose weight. JR is gonna love me no matter what. But I got an A1C done, and I was at diabetic levels, and my cholesterol had been high for years, and I was never able to get that under control. Even with diet and fish oil pills and all the different types of medications, I could not get my cholesterol under control. And it was just I got to a point when he and I got married and I could not lose that weight. It's like, okay, I need to do something. I can't put it off anymore. I've got to do this surgery. And I'm so happy now. I feel so much better. I am finally under 200 pounds. I haven't been under 200 pounds since I was a teenager. The video that I showed last week, it had my progression. It had a picture when I was 17 years old, and I was at 175 at that point. And it was not long after that I went over 200 pounds, and I stayed over 200 pounds. I never could get under that, and now I am, and I feel so much healthier. I feel happier, and I know JR is going to love me whether I become skinny, real skinny, or if I bloom back up. He's going to love me no matter what. That's not even a factor in anything. But I wanted to do this for my health, and I work out now. When I showed you last week my leg workout, that is 1 day a week, and that is just the legs. I also walk. I showed you that I walked on the stair climber on the elliptical, and then I also walk about 5 to 6 miles on the treadmill every single day. Well, not just on the treadmill though. Sometimes it's the treadmill, sometimes it's around my neighborhood, but I walk between 5 and 6 miles a day. I'm trying to get about 12,000 steps a day. Plus, I'm watching what I eat. I don't go over 1,200 calories every day. I am taking protein shakes. I am taking B vitamins. I am working hard at this. And I don't even think, if I'd have been doing this even before surgery or when JR and I got married, I don't think I would have made this kind of progress that I've had. When he and I got married, when I made this decision to have the surgery, I was at my wit's ends. I truly believed that I couldn't lose the weight. And I had to go through and relearn about food, and I learned about the keto diet. That is, with the bariatric plan, it's mostly keto. It's not strictly keto, but I have kind of changed from the bariatric diet to a keto diet because it makes me feel better. It gives me energy. It is a healthy diet for me right now. Now, I've told JR I will stick with this for probably about a year, a year after surgery, up until about probably February of next year. I will stick with the keto diet. Now, I will see what my progress is, and I will see how things go, and whether or not I will change the type of foods that I eat, if I want to change to a Mediterranean type of diet, but I know that I won't go back to my old habits, sitting down and watching TV with a bag of chips and just mindlessly eating, or sitting down, and mindlessly eating popcorn after popcorn, or things like that. I know I will not go back to that. I have learned how horrible that is for your body, for your not just your body, but your mental health as well. So I know that I'm not going to go back to my old habits, barring something life-changing, drastic happening. I don't see me going back to that, just because I remember how I felt. I was so tired all the time, so drug out. I didn't want to do anything. I was just not happy. I felt unhealthy, and I am now at a point where I feel healthy. I feel good about things. I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy going to take walks, and I don't want to go back to how I was before. I wish that I had listened to people who tried to help me lose weight years and years ago, but I knew better. I didn't want to do it, and for a multitude of reasons, I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And I wish that I had listened, but that's part of who I am. I have to learn things on my own. I have lost so much in my life because of how hard-headed I am, and I have to learn things on my own. People can tell me the same thing over and over, and I am not going to learn until I do it myself. And I know it's a horrible thing for me. It's just how I am. I don't know if it's the bipolar disorder. I really don't, but I hate that I'm this way sometimes. I really, really do. But I know that I am, and I'm trying to work on it. JR has helped me so much when it comes to that. The reason that he and I did this channel together, not just for our weight loss journey, because we both are on this journey. Last week was something that I wanted to highlight, this journey for both of us. And I'm so much happier. He's happier. He and I, if you look at those pictures from when he first started his journey, he looks unhealthy. He looks like he doesn't have a care in the world. He's just gonna sit and do, and that's how he was when we met. I still loved him. I loved his personality, but he didn't make the effort to get up and do things like he does now. And we both changed so much, and I know that his mother and my son have both said on numerous occasions how much he and I have both changed since we've been together, and it wasn't something that we wanted each other to do. We wanted to do for ourselves. And it's funny how when he changed his mind of how he wanted to do things to be healthier, to have a life with me and to have a life together, but I also made that choice. We want to have a life together and to be healthy for each other, to be healthy for our overall health. And it's just something that is so important to both of us, and it's just something that is just exhilarating to both of us. And I'm loving the workouts that I do. And I just showed you a small snippet of the workout, my leg workout. Tomorrow I'm going to be putting up a progression video, and then on Saturday I'm going to be doing a little short on my channel about all the different workouts that I do. My arm workout, my legs workout, and my yoga routines that I do, because I am trying all kinds of different things to stretch my body, to change my body, to be healthier. And something that I never thought that I would ever say or even believe, that I wanted to be healthier, that I wanted to work out, that I wanted to do yoga, that I wanted to do arm exercises and weights. I never believed I would be like that. I really didn't. My dad had given me when I was a teenager, he had given me a gym membership for me to go work out, and I worked with a trainer for a while, and I learned a little bit, but I didn't want to do it, and I didn't. And he paid a good amount of money for that gym membership that I didn't use because I didn't want to do it. And now I wish I had. I really do. I wish that I had worked out, but not just to work out, to learn how to work out, to learn better nutrition and ways to eat. And I really wish that I had listened. I really do. And I go through the same thing with my son. he's a lot like I am. He has to learn from his mistakes. He doesn't want to learn from other people's mistakes. He wants to do it on his own. And that's something that I know is something he's gotten from me. And I wish that I knew the words to tell him, you're going to regret this. Because I regret how I was when I was his age. But I also know that when I was that age, there is nothing anybody could have told me that would convince me that I needed to change my mindset. There's nothing anybody could have said to change that. And looking at it from how I thought at that time, how I thought when I was his age, I know I could, there's nothing, even if I would go back in time and talk to myself, I don't think I would have listened to myself. I really don't. And I deal with that with my son because he doesn't want to change. He wants to do what he wants to learn from his own mistakes. And sometimes that's the hardest way to do things. It really is. And I hate that he gets that from me. I really do. But I don't know how to change it. And if you have some comments, please let me know. And because he's 19 right now, and trying to get him motivated to do things or to change his mindset is very difficult. So if you have any comments or any help for me in that, I would definitely take those comments and help me figure out how to motivate him to want to do something better for himself. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, and I will be back. JR will be back on Friday. My channel, I'll be putting up a video tomorrow. So I hope that you come back. I hope that you like and subscribe. And leave me some comments. Like I said, let me know how to deal with my son. But I really hope that you come back and you like and subscribe. So have a nice week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.